How's it going, everybody?
Your objective is to
I'm
find and
Infinity43
kill
and you're
foreign
watching
targets
some Assassin's Creed
before
3
being killed
Deathmatch.
by other players.
And we're playing on the Northwest Passage. Now,
First
what am I
blood.
saying? We're not playing on Northwest Passage. Obviously, I spend too much time playing a particular map in this game. No, we're playing on Fort Wilcott, which is, after the New York Brewery, in my books, the craziest map in the game. So it's the second craziest, because you've got this confined space and it's not really possible to hide from the action unless you go inside. And my targets just rain down from the sky,
You have been stunned.
and I go and make a complete douche of myself. I know I pressed the X button, so I don't know what happened there. Anyway, yes, Fort Wilcott, and I'm playing as Carl Urban. Seriously, if you've got the sharpshooter as a character, because it was a DLC and a pre-order character, if you've got him, next time you choose the character, just look at his face when he does his little gunshot thing when you choose the character. He looks just like Carl Urban. And if you don't know who Carl Urban is, Google, my friend. Go and Google it. Now, I've got something I'd like to talk about today, but I'd like to start it with a story. So indulge me if you will. Recently, while playing Assassin's Creed 3, I hit level 50. Thank you so much. You're too kind. No, really, that's not necessary. It's okay. No, jokes aside, it really isn't that big a deal. There are plenty of players playing level 50, and there are plenty of players who are prestige level. So it's not really that big a deal. But I did notice, since that day that I hit level 50, the lobbies that I've been playing in and the way the game's been working for me is very different, and I want to tell you a little bit about that. So two things have changed. One, the lobbies that I end up in are vastly different to what they used to be. I am pretty certain, although not sure, that Assassin's Creed doesn't really have a ranked sort of system. When I was playing before I hit level 50, I would be in a lobby with prestige players, and then I'd be in a lobby with level 1s and level 5s, and then in a lobby with complete mixes. So it was always a sort of combination. There was never the same level of player all the time. Why did I just throw a smoke bomb? That was stupid. Now, since I got level 50, I've noticed that I play a lot less in lobbies with players who are ranked lower than I am. In fact, most of the lobbies I'm in, they're prestige players. Now, I don't know if that is something that the game does purposefully. Maybe I've just had bad luck, but it certainly looks like I've been put into different lobbies now. And the second point follows on from this. Since playing in these more higher ranked lobbies, if you will, I've really been struggling to win matches. These guys are just super good at the game, and I'm struggling to win against them. I mean, it will be ludicrously difficult. I'll be halfway across the map, walking after my target, not doing anything high profile. I'm just walking along, and they'll know who I am. From the halfway across the map, they throw me with a knife, run up and stun me. And I mean, I just got them as a target or something like that. So it's been really difficult. But the one thing I did notice while struggling through these games is there's a much bigger variety of abilities that are being used by these players. They're not just going for the standard smoke bomb and pistol sort of idea. There's a lot more decoy and teleport and glimmer, and that got me thinking about the ability sets that I'm using. And within a matter of minutes, I realized that I need to expand my use of the abilities within this game. Now, if you've watched any of the other videos I have of Assassin's Creed on my channel, there aren't many, admittedly, but if you've watched any of the others, another smoke bomb dropped for no reason. Anyway, back on point. If you've watched any of the others, you'll notice that I use the same ability set in all of those videos. I'm using smoke bomb, morph, and pistol. The type of game that I like to play is defensive. It's slow. I don't like running after people and making myself too obvious. Smoke bomb is a great all-round ability against pretty much anything. Morph is an excellent way to confuse your opponents and your pursuers, and the pistol I always saw it as an easy kill and a way to get variety. But something had to change, and so I decided the pistol's got to go, and I'm going to try something different. So this is one of the first matches where I'm using knives instead of the pistol, and I wanted to see how effective it could be either as a defensive or an offensive weapon. And in this instance, you can see I'm pretty sure the Deacon is my pursuer, so using the knife I managed to get a stun on him. Well, I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But why did I decide to get rid of the pistol and keep the other two abilities for now? Well, the more I thought about it, I just realized that the pistol is it's pointless. It gives you an easy kill, like I said, but easy kills equal minimal points, and in the lobbies that I've been playing in lately, minimal points just aren't going to cut it. They aren't going to get me anywhere. The only time a pistol will give you good points is when you get variety, but in order to get variety you need to vary what you're doing, so you can't just keep using the pistol over and over. So it just seemed to me the weakest link in my chain, and I needed to change it. And knives, I've said before in one of my other videos that I was always a bit uncertain about how knives work and what really to do with them, and I spent some time watching some guys online to get an idea of what they're doing, and I came to realize that knives can be pretty effective if you use them properly. And unlike pistol or smoke dart, what am I saying? Unlike pistol or poison dart, you can use the knives defensively and offensively. And as long as you understand the limits of the ability, the limits of what it can do and what it does for you, they can be really handy in your setup. So if you want to slow down or stop a pursuer who's chasing you and then stun them, knives can do that for you. If you want to stop or slow down a target who's running around, because you always get those players who just don't stop running around on the map for whatever reason. I don't get it, you don't get it, nobody gets it, but they just keep running around as if their fingers stuck on the trigger. If you want to slow them down so you can get a kill, knives will do that. It will stop them, it will make them fall off the ledge if they're climbing or something like that. You just got to bear in mind the limits of the ability. If you're using it defensively to stop a pursuer from killing you, remember that it doesn't prevent them from getting the kill. What the knife does is shorten or make smaller their kill span, or their kill reach. So basically, if you throw them with a knife, the reach of your stun when you press X is bigger than the reach of their kill when they press X, or whatever button you're pressing on the console you're playing. So if you get close enough to them, your stun range will hit them before their kill range hits you. So if you are going to use it defensively, what you must not do is run up on your pursuer. Get close, walk up to them, and just keep mashing that X button until you get the stun. If you're using it offensively, if you're trying to slow down your target, bear in mind that knives do not stop you from using abilities. Like there you saw I threw a smoke bomb once I got hit with a knife. So don't think that you can throw a knife at your target from halfway across the map and then run up with them and they can't do anything to stop you, because they can drop smoke bomb, they can do anything in their ability set to slow you down. But if you get used to this, practice with it, and learn how to use the knives effectively, they're going to complement your ability sets much better than just the pistol will. The way I see it is, with knives I can hit my pursuers, get a stun. The stun is already more points than I'm going to get for a pistol shot anyway. Take care of my pursuers, clear them out of the way, which means I'm free to go after my targets and get more points with a proper kill, with a silent or a discreet or an incognito, even if I can. So all around you're looking at getting more points, and that's why I've been trying to incorporate them into my own playing. I just don't see the point in using pistol anymore, other than once in a while toward the end of the game I'll just pick an ability set with pistol in and just get one gunshot off, just for the variety. Otherwise I just don't see the point anymore. And of course I have tried some other abilities, not just knives. I've tried some decoy, I tried to use a little bit of disguise, I tried some glimmer man, but that was a joke. I made a mess of that. But I'm going to keep trying them, and if I have successful games where I'm using something different, I'll upload them and tell you about what I was doing. I want to be as comfortable with as many of them as I can. So so that I can remain unpredictable to my pursuers. Use smoke bomb 1 minute, next minute decoy, minute flat disguise. I just want to mess with these guys as much as I can, and I think that will help me win more games, especially against these players who are so much better than I am.
You have finished first.
And that's the match. I barely spoke about this match actually. $7,700 points, 14 kills, 6 deaths, not too bad. And now I'm gonna smack everybody's face. Well, face, gut, face. Ooh, I got a clean sweep. I don't often get those, I must admit. Hope you enjoyed the match. I'm Infinity43, and you have a good day.